Hey, Mac, it's about that time.
But before we go on, let's stop what we're doing and take part in that time-honored infusion of sugar, fat, and caffeine.
Time for coffee!
As long as people have been working, so pretty much forever, we've been taking breaks to socialize and refuel. But by the mid-20th century, thanks to industrialization and the unions that came with it, that break became part of most labor agreements. And getting a few minutes off, partway through a shift, became a staple of American life. The coffee break.
And nothing says break in the action quite like a coffee and a donut. And if you think I'm going to make some comment about our brave law enforcement professionals, you can forget it.
Here at the National Museum of American History, they have a fascinating collection of artifacts that trace not just our enthusiasm for coffee and donuts, but a 20th century revolution in the way food was created, distributed, and marketed. But first, a few milestones in our unfolding love affair with coffee. 1668, coffee replaces New York City's favorite breakfast drink, beer. 1773, the Boston Tea Party makes drinking coffee a patriotic duty. 1900, Hills Brothers begins packing roast coffee in new high-tech vacuum-packed tins. Archivist John Fleckner is going to tell us more about this groundbreaking, no pun intended, moment in coffee history.
Tom?
John!
Tom!
That is,
How are
as
you?
soon as I find him.
Yeah.
John!
Yo.
Boy, a fella can get lost in here.
Well,
How are
we
ya?
need to know. Good to see you.
Thanks
All
for having
right.
me in the
yeah,
vault.
a pleasure.
John's got a collection that traces the rise of Hills Brothers, one of the first companies to mass produce and market coffee.
The big breakthrough is when they licensed the use of a new vacuum packing technology so that you can vacuum pack the ground coffee and it will last for
And it
a
will stay
very long
fresh.
time. It'll stay fresh.
And when you do have that, now you have the capacity to really expand your business,
Yep.
which is what happened with these guys.
Testing.
But to produce on a grand scale, they still had to find a way to control the quality of their brew.
And they have a boast here. It's
That's
perfect
right.
flavor, never changes.
And that's a critical part of most mass production
You
foods
know
is-
what you're gonna
right,
get.
Right.
By the 1930s, Hills Brothers had developed an elaborate production process to ensure the quality and flavor of each can of coffee. It was all about picking the perfect blend of beans and roasting them at a constant temperature. And at every stage of the process, trained coffee testers weeded out the bad roast from the good. Talk about a job that needed a coffee break. At the end of the line, their patented vacuum machines locked in the coffee's freshness.
This is the vacuum chamber. All day long it goes plump, 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 plump.